in. Let's get it. Oh shit! I ain't put the thing on.
These people be having me in their close friends, and I don't know why.
On Instagram?
Yes. Like,
I don't even think I'm in nobody's close friends.
I'm in several of them, and some of them I just be like,
They be tagging you and stuff?
No, I mean, it's like a story. You see when you
when people post.
Yeah, but it's like it's green. The circle be green. Let me show you. Who's close friends?
Yeah, I definitely got no close friends.
Yeah. So you see how this is all regular, but you see his circle around his name is green. So I'm in his close friends.
So that means they put you in the close.
Yeah, they add you. Yeah,
so you can't put yourself out.
No, people add you. They add who they want to be in their close friends. Like for instance, he posts this in his close friends. Why?
Yeah.
And that's how you know when you're somebody close friends when that icon. Well, like I said, when you see the green circle too, that's how you know you're in the close friends.
Oh, okay. Let me check mine.
But I'm in a bunch of people's close friends, and it's kind of like, why?
Yeah. Don't question why. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, all mine is red.
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 Or sometimes you can be in somebody's close friends and it'll be red. It's just that they didn't post anything in the close friends yet.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So when they do, I'll see.
Then you'll see the green circle around their name. But you probably don't even pay attention to that shit, so you would never know.
I don't.
And some people put you in there, and if you don't look at their close friends, they're gonna take you out because they'd be like, "Why is he in here?"
If you're not gonna look.
Right.
Wow. What's going on, YouTube? It's Kevin and Nicole. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. I know I got Sunday and Monday off, so I'm going to just relax. But I'll be working Friday and Saturday. Today is Thursday, of course. I'm uploading this on a Thursday night. So make sure y'all, everybody watching, click that thumbs up button, which is the like button. Please share this video on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you choose to share this video. If you're watching right now and you're on your phone, screen cap, and post the Instagram, tag us so I can repost it on my feed to everyone. And thanks. And if you have Twitter, please make sure you go to Twitter and retweet this video. Thanking you in advance to those who do retweet the video or share this on social media. I'm going for 1,000 likes. So again, everybody click that like button. If you're on your phone, click the like button. If you're on your computer, which is rare, click the like button. If you're on a video, like on a video game, click the like button. I know I haven't said that in a long time.
Before we start, can I just promote something?
Well, go ahead.
Summer of Soul, Hulu. Questlove directed this. Make sure y'all watch it. It is amazing. It's an amazing documentary about the Harlem Cultural Festival that took place in the summer of 1969 from June to August. It was a concert series that took place during that summer every Sunday from June to August. I think it started on the 29th of June, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just a number of black artists at that time performing. Gladys Knight and the Pips, Stevie Wonder, Mahalia Jackson, Sly and the Family Stone, David Ruffin, Nina Simone. It is an awesome documentary that I never heard about until earlier this month. A lot of people had never heard about it. And Questlove from The Roots, he got a hold of this project and he brought it to life, and it's now on Hulu. So please, if you have Hulu, or if you don't have Hulu, download it, watch this, and then unsubscribe. Right. If you have older parents or grandparents from this era, you will want them to see this, because this is an amazing when you think of festivals, you think of Made in America, you think of Coachella, right. But this is the festival that, before all of that, and around the same time as Woodstock, the same year as Woodstock, but yet nobody knew about this except for the people in Harlem, right. Because it took place in Harlem in New York City, and it is an amazing documentary. It's called Summer of Soul. Please check it out on Hulu. If I'm telling you to watch it, it's good.
Now, I've never been to Made in America, and I was plotting on going down to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I don't know. I was thinking,
I thought you already got your stuff for Atlanta. No?
I ain't buying nothing for Atlanta.
No, I mean ticket-wise, like plane ticket.
I ain't buying plane ticket or nothing.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, you know what? I think I want to go to Made in America because I've never been. And it's been here almost 10 years. Well, this probably is 10 years. And then, I looked at my calendar and I seen that Beyonce's 40th birthday will be celebrated, if she comes, here in Philadelphia.
Well, her birthday her birthday always coincides with Made in America.
Yes.
And she's usually always
Labor Day
here
weekend.
because her husband is
Yes.
Made in America founder?
Yes.
Yeah, but
I
that's
can't
his
picture
custom.
them not doing anything here.
You never know. But I'm the same way. I've never been except for that one time, which was a few years ago when I went and I actually hung out with Beyonce's publicist Yvette, and we enjoyed ourselves in the crowd. Jay-Z performed that year. He performed that year. And I remember Beyonce and Michelle, and this is when Michelle was still engaged to the guy, I can't remember his name now. Chad. Isn't that his name?
Chad.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was engaged, and he was there, and I was right under them, and I got to wave to them, and they saw, and they waved, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I spent the entire Made in America with Yvette. So I got in, and I stayed with her the whole time, and that was the only time it's too much.
Yeah, but I want to go because I've never been.
I got there early before, so Jay-Z, of course, was like the main act that night. So, but when I got there earlier in the day, it was just like, there's multiple stages.
Right.
And then it's the one big main stage. So it's like, when one performer performs on this little stage and he's finished, then everybody then
goes to
the next stage, or go to another stage, or go to the vendors, or whatever. You go to where, but for the most part, let's just say if I'm somebody who's a big fan of Beyonce's, naturally Beyonce's going to be on the big main stage.
Right.
So if you're a fan of an artist that you know is going to be on that big main stage, then you're going to stay at that main stage all day. And can you imagine that?
Gotten P. Can you imagine me? I'm too old anyway.
Because people do that when they know they want to be front and center, so they're going to stay there all day. And I'm not. The last festival I did, which wasn't really a festival, was something big like that, was Live Aid in 2005. And I had promised myself that I would never do it again.
Because the crowd.
It was the crowd and it was the heat, and I kept that promise. 16 years later, I still have not done anything like that other than Made in America. But it's just, and like you said, Made in America has been here for 10 years. Every year it comes to Philly, and I never go. Not even the year that Beyonce performed.
Right.
I did not go. Because I was hell-bent on, the crowds are just too large. And to stay like this all day with somebody, no, we can't do that. I'm not doing that.
But I think I'm going to go this year. We're gonna see what happens, but I think I really want to go.
You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time. Did you see the lineup? No, you.
I just think I want to go.
You just want to go for the experience.
Yes, because I've never been, and I just need to go.
Well, choose what night you can do all 3 nights.
Days.
Oh, is it 2 or 3?
It's 2.
2. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's just a trolley ride home, like from downtown. Hopefully,
Yeah, it's easier said than done. All that traffic, all the people, just a trolley ride. Okay. Yeah. Okay. When I went that year, I parked my car in Brewery Town and walked from Brewery Town all the way to the art museum, which isn't that far.
Right.
But the fact that I had to park my car in Brewery Town in North Philly and walk, I was like,
nothing, no more, never again. But we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to go to Made in America over Atlanta. I mean, I love Atlanta. I love all of y'all down. Right. Y'all know.
But Atlanta will be there.
Yeah, and then all the girls gonna be fighting, and
Remember when they were going to stop Made in America? And it was a petition?
Yes, because the residents
were
the Parkway. Girls, only 2 nights. Shut the fuck up.
But they don't complain about July 4th.
No, they don't.
Happy birthday, America.
They sure don't. They sure don't.
Happy fucking birthday, America.
To the Parkway.
Oh. But let Shania Twain and what's his name, Garth Brooks come down there.
Can you imagine?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I will be right there. Now,
Yeah,
she's. I hope she performs.
Yeah, but all these niggas coming down here for the weekend. And the city of Philadelphia said, no, not so fast. We're going to keep it right here because this festival brings a lot of money to this city.
It does.
Okay? So, no, we're not changing it and we're not moving it. Because at one point, they wanted to have it at the stadium. They wanted to take it and have it at the stadium. But
the baseball stadium.
Yeah, but I don't even know if that would have made much sense because then everybody would have just been on one stage.
Yeah, I mean, leave it just like it is. So I could come down there and show my ass down there and just have a good time. And I just want to vibe and see what it's like to go to Made in America. Now, here's your chance. If y'all want to skip this, go ahead, but don't. NFL and COVID. So the NFL, Roger Goodell, their leader, Roger Goodell, has released a statement saying that anybody who's a football player and they are the reason behind the outbreak on a team or forfeiture, they won't get paid. Not just the players, the teams won't get paid.
Right.
Yeah, if the teams can't play, you won't get paid. And they could be forced to fines and things like that. And, you know, it's just shocking that it's not a lot of teams who are above 70% when it comes to being fully vaccinated. Some teams are less than 50%. Some players just don't want to get vaccinated at all, and they must go through daily protocols of wearing a mask or training. There's only certain people you could be around. You got to get tested. I said you got to get tested every day. You got to get tested every day. It's just so much you got to go through, and a lot of those players are just like, one player was just like, well, you know what, I don't know if it's really worth me playing, if, you know, all this and that. And then he delete people, tweet and then delete, and it's just a lot going on. And, you know, we just had a baseball player test positive, and some of the players of the pitchers and stuff had to quarantine. I would rather people test positive who are vaccinated, because I know they won't be hospitalized and things like that. When it comes to teams, I think they don't. Some of the teams don't. None of the teams have a mandate where the players all must be vaccinated, because they have an agreement with the NFLPA. I guess that's the Players Association, and so they're not requiring everybody to. But I think that, you know, so many people have been getting this disease, and, you know, this new Delta variant out. And now you're seeing a lot of people in hospital beds and saying, oh, I wish I would have got the vaccine when I had the chance. One lady today was just like, oh my God, the doctor told me I shouldn't even be alive. I just say, please go ahead and get vaccinated. Please go get vaccinated. If you get vaccinated and you still catch COVID, it won't be as severe as if you did not have the vaccinations. I just want to just hammer that home, and just look at all the cases rising. And here in Pennsylvania, they're saying that they want to bring back the mask mandates for indoors. And I think, you know, we moved a little bit too fast, just because a lot of people were getting vaccinated. You know, now all of a sudden everybody who's out there, you know, who didn't want to get vaccinated, they passing this thing around. And guess what? It's a lot of people sick and don't know, or a lot of people who have COVID and don't know, because nobody's getting tested like that. Now, unless, I guess, they really get sick, then they have to go into the hospital. And most 99, then they're all, because 99% of COVID deaths are from unvaccinated people. If that isn't anything, that tells you should go ahead and get vaccinated. Everybody can say, oh, I don't know what's in it, I don't know. Why don't you go read up on it?
They don't know what's in that bottle that they finished either.
Yeah. They don't know what dick was in that pussy last night, but they still playing with it. You don't know where that lips been, but you still passing around that weed, ain't you? Ain't you?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Yeah. So I just say, go ahead and just get vaccinated and save yourself, save your life, save others around you. Others might be sick if they don't have it, but you won't be sick as them. So please do what you gotta do, people. Yeah, so that's just my daily video announcement of getting vaccinated. We should be, and stop, and you know, now all of a sudden Republicans are telling people to go ahead and get vaccinated.
Yeah, well,
what is that all about?
Because it's hypocrite. You know why?
Because of too many of their voters?
No, not even that. Majority of their newscasters and their favorite former president is vaccinated. Trump and his wife are vaccinated. Those Fox News hosts, they're vaccinated. Okay, you know what I mean. But, you know,
but they're not going to tell you they're vaccinated.
Well, I think Sean Hannity did come out and the other day, and yeah. But one thing I will say, Mitch McConnell, because I haven't ever really heard him talk bad about the vaccination. He came out the other day and was basically on TV denouncing anybody who's telling people not to get vaccinated. Right. He said it's ridiculous, and
but
you know, for people,
still tell people not to get vaccinated.
So Mitch McConnell, you know, the leader of the Republican Party in the Senate, was basically telling listen, stop listening to these people who are telling y'all not to get vaccinated. Go get vaccinated. Yeah. It's not making sense to just be, you know. But you know what's so funny
about it?
I'm noticing this. a lot of black people on social media who don't really follow, who can't stand politics, rather, can't stand Republicans, whatever the case may be. These black people, a lot of them are the same black people who are not vaccinated, but yet they are the ones who are reposting videos like Tucker Carlson telling folks not to get vaccinated. You're not interested in these type of people, but then you're reposting the stuff that they're saying,
right.
Which is crazy to me. It's crazy. And 9 times out of 10, half of the stuff that they're reposting is from Fox News. Which is even more crazy. Like, y'all reposting stuff from Fox News.
Right.
That's not true.
This is something that, a vaccine that has become politicized. We already know. And people are dying over it, not getting a vaccine. Something simple. Like, nobody should be dying from COVID in 2021. No one should be dying. Yes, there are some things, some people might have a rare reaction to it, but it's rare. 13 million people got this vaccine, right, from Johnson & Johnson. Maybe 100 people got a rare disorder. 100 people,
right,
out of 13 million people. That sounds good to me. I know you don't want to be one of the ones to be in the 100.
Right.
But we're talking about saving lives. If you don't want to do Johnson & Johnson, why don't you go ahead and get Moderna or Pfizer?
There's different ones that you can choose from.
Right.
They have different vaccines that you can choose from and that you can do research up on. All 3 of them.
Right.
It's just it's scary because a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people are dying, and majority of the ones that are dying from this whole COVID situation are people who are not vaccinated. I said this a few videos ago. You got people talking about, oh well, yeah, they just don't want y'all to know about the people who died from the vaccine. As far as I know, I don't know anybody who's directly died from getting the vaccine, other than them may be having pre-existing conditions and dying that way. But you're telling us that the media doesn't want us to know about the people who died from getting the vaccine, but then you don't want to tell us about the people that you know who got the vaccine that didn't die.
Right. But I'm tired of the speculation. Like, because they got the vaccine, all of a sudden they just died.
And get this. I was probably one of the first people early on. Not one of the first people, I'm not going to say that. But I got the vaccine early on. Because remember, I got my vaccine back in January.
Probably within the 20%.
Yes, when people were very hesitant on getting it. I got it way back in January when my family hadn't even gotten it yet. Nobody in my family had gotten it at all. And when I posted it on Facebook, a lot of my family members would just hit me up like, okay, tell us how, And once they saw how I was doing, it encouraged them to go get it.
My friends are vaccinated. Not most of everybody know, but most of my friends are vaccinated. And only thing, a sore arm, some people probably just didn't feel well after.
Right.
And nothing else. Like, oh my God, metal. A magnet is sticking to me.
Right. Nothing.
They put a chip in me.
And I told you, I only know one person who got the vaccine and then got COVID. But when he got COVID, he didn't have to go to the hospital. He had a fever and all that. And like he told me, he took some Tylenol, he stayed home from work, and then within a week, he was fine. Not even a full week. He said he was fine. But he didn't have to go to the hospital at all. He said, I didn't have to go to the hospital. It wasn't severe where I need to go to the hospital. But once I got tested and they told me I had COVID, whatever the case may be, they told me to take Tylenol every so often and then get rest. And that's what happened. And that's the only person that I know personally that got the vaccine and then caught COVID after he got the vaccine. But he didn't have to go to the hospital, and he ain't dead.
Right.
I know he's not dead because he just posted today.
I don't know anybody that got if it was severe or anything.
And I got COVID. Jesus, I didn't get COVID,
right.
But I got the vaccine.
Right.
And remember, I was encouraging you to go get it. You were hesitant. I got it, and thank God I didn't get sick from anything. But everybody is different. Everybody is different. So some people may have gotten some side effects, some symptoms, whatever the case may be. But I'd rather get side effects than get COVID.
My first side effect was just sleeping. And who can turn down sleep?
Nobody.
Nobody.
And everybody got the same thing, which was the sore arm.
Right.
Everybody got that.
Now, some people in my job, they didn't feel well after their shot. So, some people didn't come to work. You still got paid. You know you're supposed to get paid.
Yes.
You call like you're supposed to get paid. And, a couple days they back. Not back. Couple days, like a day. They back at work and fine. I'm still trying to get more young people in my job to get vaccinated, and I tell them every week. This is my weekly reminder to you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're gonna move on from COVID. Let's talk about the surreal life. Now y'all remember back in the day, you know, they had MTV Cribs, you had Flavor of Love, you had all the things going on with the celebrities. Like, we was really starting to get into celebrities and being in front of cameras and a non-reality based, you know, type of it's non-reality based. I guess it is reality based, not non-reality. It's a reality based show. In the Surreal Life, they play games and competitions, all of that stuff. Well,
what was that show that Tamar was on that she won?
Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay, which is good.
Yeah. So now Tamar, you know, has decided that she's gonna get back on TV, reality TV. I guess as long as it's not about her family drama or anything like that, she's on it.
Bills have to be paid.
Amen. Yeah.
Listen. I'm not. Her niche is reality TV. If she's not singing, it's reality TV.
It should be singing and reality TV.
It should be, but she's not singing, so reality TV.
I mean, you know this. You know that every time they be posting, like, they be posting videos of Tamar singing. Like, this is the stuff that we used to see, and I'll just be like, no, this bitch can really sing, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't know what it is when that camera say BET or something. It's like, well, what the fuck happened? Like, y'all see how she is when she's singing at home and shit? That's what we used to see. And it just didn't translate to television. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know if it was the personality. I don't know. Remember when we went to Good Morning America and she performed?
Yes.
Blew that studio way. And I think that was the first time I had actually sat and watched her do something. I don't think I had ever seen her do anything like that in person. So to watch that, it was like, wait. It's like you have a friend that has a talent that you don't really know that they have a talent, and then they show you the talent. You're like, wait, you could do that? I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I heard people say you could do stuff, but to actually hear you or see you do it is like, wow. Sis can really blow. But I think for a lot of people, the personality
is a turn off.
And so, therefore...
But she's been pretty good because she hasn't been in any scandals, which I'm happy about. You know, she hasn't said shit about nobody and tweet and delete. She's really about her son and, you know...
Well, she does throw shots. She does throw shots at one of her exes, whether it's Vince or the Sign. Is his name? No, it's not Vince Sign. Whatever his name is, she throws shots every so often. Yeah. Now, I don't know which one she throws shots at. Because she don't say them by name, but she do throw shots at her ex.
Okay.
So I don't know which ex.
Yeah. Well, at least it's about an ex, not about a singer, another singer.
Right.
So Tamar's going to be joining Surreal Life.
August Alsina,
Kim
Dennis
Cole,
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
The usuals.
Frankie Muniz from You're Not the Boss of Me Now. What's the name of that show? Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say
Stormy Daniels. And there's a wrestler named Lana. If you're not familiar with WWE, you won't know her as Lana. Mm-hmm. On the show, you'll know her as CJ Perry. So she's going to be on there, and she was just recently released from the WWE, allegedly due to budget cuts. But yeah, she was released. But her main thing is she really wants to be an actress and all of that stuff, and she was in that movie Pitch Perfect and everything. But yeah, Surreal Life is going to be coming on. And they're rebooting the show and bringing it back. I don't know if this is going to be a good show for her, but I'm going to watch and see what happens.
Right.
Because, you know, when you hear about shows like this, you really think about divas, celebrities, and stuff like that. And I don't feel like Tamar's going to do this. You know. But then
she's not.
Right. When you hear but look, these are the people you know ain't doing nothing.
Right. They're not. Right. The last thing August Alsina did was tell us he was fucking
his engagements, right. or what you call them, entanglements.
Yeah, that was the last thing he did.
And bitch,
Dennis Rodman,
bitch, she ain't been relevant since
he got married to himself.
Did he?
Remember when he was in that wedding dress?
I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it.
So yeah,
I'm about to say COVID was wild in the 90s. Dennis was wild in the 90s.
Yeah.
He was a wild.
Can you imagine what kind of
boy.
parties he was involved in?
You know what? I'm gonna mute myself. He had a good time.
He had a good time.
He's still here.
He's still here. And how about that? Him and Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
Because when you think of the two of them, you're like, damn, God
Has been good.
has been good to them. Because the two of them should have checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they are still here.
Yeah, I can't imagine them all being on this show, but we're gonna see what happens and what friendships strike up and yeah, it just really makes it seem like a D list.
Well, I mean, listen.
Tamar, you're not on the D list. Really?
She got fans that they're going to tune in.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch too.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Her fans are really going to watch. She will probably bring in the most fans.
And drama.
And drama.
Because I can see her making CJ cry.
If she's smart. Now this is just me. You don't have to take my advice. But if you're smart, Tamar, you'll find out what it was that Jada was excited about. I'm just saying.
Lord.
Okay.
But Lana's married, so he ain't gonna be fucking her. Now what Kim Cole's doing?
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry, the girl. You don't know her.
Yeah.
You'll find out about her when she's on the show.
No, yeah, I ain't talking about Lana. I'm talking about Tamar.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we'll see what the
that's if you're smart. Okay? But don't take it from me.
we'll see what he's seen it about.
Okay?
So a priest.
So they said he's walking around with an elephant trunk.
Well, if anybody should know, you should know.
How would I know?
Find out.
I don't know.
I know somebody got the pictures.
Oh yeah,
They got pictures
Prince
of Prince.
Prince is all
No,
over.
we need more than Prince.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
We need the proof.
Well, Tamar will be able to tell you, and she'll call you.
And she's single. She ain't gonna call me, but
Well, she's single. She
Yeah.
ain't got no. She's not in a relationship.
you never know these days. Priest is stepping down because he was caught on Grindr. Now, for some reason, somehow they was able to track him, or they use I don't know. They were saying that they got these data tracked.
So they used his. So he used his own face and stuff. Or
They found him from his phone, and I guess they was able to track down where he was at, and it was a priest being on Grindr.
Well, wait a minute. Pause.
Mhm.
I thought those apps you can see who's close.
Yeah,
to
but this time, like like how how they would like ask the track.
you.
Sometimes
Oh,
they be
yeah.
selling them to third parties.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't allow. I don't push let nobody track
Yeah,
me.
and somebody was allowed to find, get some information on where these tracks was coming, data information was coming from, and they was able to track down to wherever little house he was staying in. They was able to find out, and he was a priest, and then it definitely was no lie because he stepped down once they outed him. Now, I'm not a fan of outing people, but I don't like what the Catholic Church is doing or trying to do with Joe Biden, because right now they saying like, oh, any politician who's in politics, if you are pro-life, if you're pro-choice, then you should be denied taking communion. Like, who the fuck are you to say who and can't?
That's all right,
take
Joe
communion?
Biden, because I know plenty of Baptist churches that will let you come in on first or fourth Sunday to take communion with them. Okay,
Yes.
so you don't have to take communion with them over there. At
Yeah,
that
you don't
Catholic
need to
church.
take it every Sunday.
Yeah.
You can take it every.
You can take first or fourth Sunday or however whatever church does, because some churches do second, third. Whatever church does. My church, we do it every fourth Sunday.
Right.
Communion for us is this Sunday coming up. So we do it every fourth Sunday. We don't do it every first Sunday. But I know plenty of Baptist churches, Kojic churches, all them churches other than the Catholic that allow you to come and take communion with them. Okay.
And he was one of the priests that voted no to Joe Biden because he's not pro-choice.
Oh,
because
him?
he is pro-choice. Yeah.
Oh, and now
Yeah.
look.
Oh,
the
yeah.
tables are turning.
Yeah. See, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
And this is what I was telling y'all. I was live and I was talking about this, and I was just saying, but see, you got so many men in the Catholic Church who are out there doing things to boys, doing things with each other, but then they get around and tell you, oh, we should condemn gays. Like, this is one of the most hypocritical religions you can be a part of. And you know, I am a Catholic, but I just can't stand a lot of the things that go on. It's too hypocritical. Instead of you sending these people to jail who touch boys, you rather send them off to a new parish.
Right. No.
To get new boys?
Right.
Like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is not how it's supposed to be. Now, I don't believe in outing people. I'm not into that.
Now, let me ask you this. This priest, he wasn't outed with boys. He was just on Grindr, right?
He was on Grindr. But there was another track come down like,
right.
Oh, bitch, you supposed to be against the gays, and look at you. You up here on Grindr looking for dick. Like, or ass, whatever you
or
looking
ass,
for.
right.
It's like you looking for dick. But,
well, listen. Everybody needs...
I say sucking dick save a life, you know?
Yeah.
But, because it's too much going out here on these streets. Get these boys out the streets. Get them into program. Get your children. And then again, you can't even get them into the programs like that no more. There's always something happening. You can't even get a cheesesteak without getting shot. Last night somebody was shot at Pets. Killed.
Ain't that something?
Over a parking spot. Can you believe that? And snow wasn't even involved.
Snow? Oh. Well, it probably
You know how we do here in Philly.
It probably just wasn't the snow on the ground.
Right. You know, because in Philly we have a rule. It's an unwritten rule. If you dig your car out that parking spot, that's your parking spot until all this snow dissipates. And you better not park your car there. So people put chairs, people put whatever they can to block anybody from parking in their parking spot. And the city of Philadelphia is just like, oh no, that's illegal. But a lot of people have died over parking in people parking spots.
Or got shot, or a fight has broken out.
Okay. Yes. So I don't know what y'all do in the other cities, but they call it no savesies. No save. Oh yeah. So yeah, I just feel like this priest. I feel bad. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad about his situation, but you know, karma always comes around. You know, and she's a bitch, honey. And just think about all them other ones. They probably deleting Grindr off their phones.
Oh yeah.
They probably was out there doing stuff too. A lot of.
But this is the thing that I don't understand, and help me to understand.
Ooh.
But I don't understand why it is that these priests are not allowed to be married. Like, why can't they be married?
I don't even remember why.
You know, it's kind of like in all other denominations, for the most part, you can be married. But why can't they?
It's up to God, be celibate. The nuns can't have sex. The nuns can't be married or have. I don't think they can have children.
Because I just think that's
because they're virgins. They're pure.
Yeah, but a lot of them nuns who come into who become nuns, a lot of them before they became nuns were in the world.
Yeah.
So they're not virgins.
But this is why religion can be such a slippery thing with.
Because I just feel like if priests were allowed to get married in the Catholic Church, then this would eliminate a lot of this nonsense that's going on.
But it wouldn't stop them from touching boys.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, for instance, this man being caught on Jack or Grindr, whatever the case may be.
Right.
If he was allowed to just be himself, then he wouldn't have been outed in this way. Because then it would have been something that, okay, everybody always knows. And again, just because he was on Jack and Grindr does not mean he likes little boys.
Right.
He just like men.
He like dick.
Yeah.
Like men.
Not little boys, but men. But it's just unfortunate. That's why I'm like, well, why can't these priests just be able to get married? Even the ones who are not into men and the ones who are not into little boys.
They need to rethink this religion to me.
These rules are unbelievable.
Yeah, but it's tough for me to just be going out and finding a new church because sometimes I know people get the Holy Ghost, but sometimes I be like, bitch, you all right. Like, bitch, sometimes it's scary. Like, because we don't do all of that in our church. Like, you don't fall out. And I've never been to a Catholic church where I've seen, like, yeah, you get the Holy Ghost. I've seen some people get the Holy Ghost or overwhelmed, but never to the point where they're shouting and screaming and dancing and calling it. So when you go to a church like that, you looking like, bitch, you all right? Are you okay? Like, I just never. seen it. But it is also such a beautiful thing to give praise to someone who has blessed you with so much. Even when you have so little, he can still bless you. And when you get what you need, when you have prayed for it and you worked for it, why not shout? Now, some people might not believe in it, but for those who do believe, don't knock those who believe, because you don't know what they've been through to get to where they at. So, but I just was not, that just wasn't my thing. So I would go there and just look at people. But now, bitch, I would get in there, once that choir starts singing.
Well, see, I'm not one of those people that shout. So,
oh, bitch, this bitch falls out, okay? Arm twisted like this, and behind like this.
Back to the Catholic Church. I'm just talking about why they don't allow these priests to get married.
I don't know.
They should allow them to get married.
Somebody's gonna leave in the comments, or you can Google why. But I was never into my religion to where I'd be like, why can't they get married?
Because it's just sad. Because I think that it hinders a lot of these men from really good relationships.
Yeah, and you notice you don't see a lot of black nuns. Like,
no, I mean they are out there. I mean, Sister Mary Clarence was one, but that was the first black nun I ever seen.
And you rarely see it was black priests too, but you don't see them as much. But I did like our father, Father Hollinan, who's a part of St. Martin de Porres on 23rd and Lehigh.
Father Abraham?
Father Hollinan. Oh. That's his name. Ed Hollinan. I liked him.
Oh, Hollinan, not Hollihan?
Not like Hollihan, but Hollinan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I liked him.
He was Father cool. Hollinan.
And he was an Eagles fan. And he did not play.
Oh, they can watch football, but they can't say.
Bitch, he did not play about getting... First of all, Catholic Church don't play when it comes to Mass, okay? We have one that's at 8 o'clock. You're out of there by 8:45. Then there's one that starts at 11, you're out of there by 12:30. Sometimes it can run to 12, it can run to 1 o'clock. But not with Father Hollinan Sunday through January. We are out of there by 12:30. Because he wants to watch the Eagles. And he said, put your Eagles, put your Bible on that television, And, the Eagles was terrible back in the day, but he was one of those Eagles fans that loved to watch the Eagles. I wonder if he's still alive. Let me cross that out. So Cassidy and Tory Lanez. So Cassidy posted today that, all right, bitch, now you've been copying my flow every time you...
No, he posted this yesterday.
Yeah, well, yes. Oh, I seen it today. I'm sorry. So he said, bitch, now you out here copying me. So then Tory Lanez come out and say, well, I'm a fan of you. I shouted you out the first time and all of this. Now, when does becoming a fan...
means carbon copy.
Yeah, or what's the word when
copy and paste.
Copy when you...
Remember they used to always say it about being...
plagiarizing. Yeah. Yes. Bitch, remember that? She's still doing it. But,
and she's still on top.
She's still doing it.
And she's still on top. And she still does it better.
People be like, I wrote this song, and then, Beyonce come over and she put
But this isn't about Beyonce.
I know,
this is about
saying.
Tory and Cassidy.
Yeah. Well, you put her up.
Well, I'm just saying.
And I just had to elaborate.
Okay.
Does that uninvite me from her food?
Because 20-something, look, trust me.
I was never.
You were never invited. I mean, never.
Don't do that. Don't say that.
They would always say,
because she means a lot to me. What I got to do to get to this party? It better be in New York.
Oh, man, I wait.
So Cassidy basically torched
Tory Lanez to the cross.
Yes. And some people out there defending Tory, but no.
Cassidy is an OG from the early 2000s.
Right. You could be a fan, but don't be straight out stealing bars and flows.
And Cassidy let it be known. I may not be doing everything today like you are, Tory.
Right.
But let's not get it twisted. I was on top of my game at one point in time. Yes. I have a very distinct symbol. I have a very distinct flow.
Yeah. And when this new generation don't
know about Cassidy, so they won't even think about Cassidy. But those of us who grew up
Right.
Once you say, "Yep, that is."
But let me tell you, I wasn't even thinking about Cassidy.
Me neither. I wasn't at all
until I seen this post.
And then I said, "You know what? You're right. Bingo." Who shot the sheriff?
Bitch.
Tory.
So Tory like, bitch, no, because now you are old head. No,
Yeah,
he
so
called you out.
He called you out. So basically,
So
what
now
he's
he
saying,
old and bitter.
Yeah, yeah.
If I could see if Cassidy had a mixtape out or something out, he just had to let it be known, bitch.
Right.
Like, cause ain't nobody else call you out. So if ain't nobody else gonna call you out, I'm gonna call you out.
Right. That's right.
So he called you out. So now, you know, you calling him old and bitter. Whatever. But you know, Cassidy, he had a couple of I don't know. You know, once Swiss Beats got with Alicia Keys, a lot of things changed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened with Cassidy. Cassidy had a couple of hits.
He
really did.
Yeah, he even had the song with R. Kelly.
Yes, Hotel.
Hotel.
Baby, I'm gonna give you my. I shouldn't be singing R. Kelly
that's right.
because I don't know who that song is about. Or R. Kelly's part.
Oh, who was bringing it to the hotel?
Say what?
Hotel. No, never mind. Stop.
Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre must pay his ex-wife Nicole
Share
$300,000 a month. Now you know what? I remember like 10 years ago, we did a video about Nas having to give Khalees $50,000 a month. So you know you run that down, $600,000 a year. He has to give her $3 million a year. Now, Dr. Dre has been married to his wife over 20 years, who's now his ex-wife. She led spousal abuse, all this and that. They had a prenup, all this and that. He was saying there was no prenup. Whether it was a prenup or no, I shouldn't say that, because if you agree to a prenup, then damn it, you need to abide by it once the marriage is over. But she said that, you know, he was abusive and all of those things.
Which is not really a secret, because for years it's been known that Dr. Dre has been abusive to the women that he's been with. So,
well, not even been with, just women.
Period. Right. I mean, that's...
And he's one of the people that did not really suffer from the Me Too movement or anything. He's been allowed to fly above by just saying, I apologize.
Right.
I'm not saying take his things away or anything like that. I'm not mad that he has to pay $300,000 a month. I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying his wife secured the bag. I'm just saying she was with him all of those years and he made all of that money. So he's got to come out of pocket from somewhere. He got to come out of pocket from somewhere.
But that's kind of, well, I mean, I'm not mad either, but it's kind of like, if you say it that way, then it's kind of like how Anita Baker's husband was trying to do her. He was trying to do her a same way by saying, "Oh, I was with you when you wrote all these songs and stuff, so you should be paying me." And it's like,
you know why? I know it can be hypocritical, or
because he was with her for a long time.
Yeah,
and I didn't agree with him because I felt like, no, she's the artist. She put in the work. Yeah, y'all were together, but she put in that work. I just think it's absurd that somebody, once y'all get divorced, you would have to then pay spousal support for this person, especially if you ain't got no kids and all that. And if y'all do have kids, if the kids is grown, why would you have to pay that? Because until she gets married, but what if she'll probably look at it and say, I ain't never getting married.
But you know what? And she don't have to. But the thing is this, though. You don't know what he told her during that marriage, or, you know, some men can make women be like, well, you tell women, you know what, I'm the provider, I'm doing all of this and I'm doing all of that. It's a lot of women who have been with their men, who didn't go to school, who didn't, you know, didn't work, all they did was take care of the children. Then you married to them for 25 years, and then let's say you divorce, and then you get out there and you got to just start from scratch.
Yeah, but that's your fault that you didn't go to school and all
that. But you don't know. But it's not allowing.
Mm-mm.
But you don't know what was said during that marriage. You don't know what he told her or anything.
I don't think that I should have to pay your way for the rest of your life because we're no longer together. That just is unbelievable.
Well,
because
I'm sure if he's not making that money anymore, it would get decreased.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to pay your way, period. Because, see, this is the thing. You may not ever remarry because you want to benefit off of me. But then you are now dating and you and some niggas up in the house that I paid for. And no, y'all go on vacations off my money that I'm sending you every month. Like, no.
Yeah,
At some point, it has got to be a cutoff point. Just like with kids. Once they become 18, parents are no longer liable for
But
them.
it's not, at some point, it goes past 18. Because once you now go to college, you got to help pay.
Okay, well, well, you know, and I think that's a little ridiculous too. But let's just say past college. Once they're done college, the parents are no longer responsible for these kids. So why am I still responsible for, especially if we don't have any young children together. We don't have no small children together. They probably do have kids together.
Yeah, they do.
But the kids are grown now. Right. So it's like, hello?
But he's going to pay her.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
He's going to pay her $300,000 a month. Now, I feel different about it when it's a man. I do. I feel
what
different.
You mean, like when,
a man asking to pay.
Oh.
Asking, like Kendu Isaacs and Mary J. Blige. Bitch, why the fuck Mary J. Blige got to pay you?
But I don't feel different at all. I feel like all of them are just being greedy. Like, it's whether it's a man or a woman. Like, I don't want to live off of your money for the rest of my life because it makes me look like a gold digger. Yeah,
no,
we've been together for 20-something years.
You put in all of those years of work.
Okay, but then don't get mad at Kendu. Don't get mad at him because Kendu was there.
Yeah, but
after her shit
with
Jodeci and them,
that's what I said.
Kendu was there.
That's
he was there.
Hypocritical
you know, Kendu was there.
I feel like,
and he was a manager, wasn't he?
And he fucked Mary J. Blige over because he was out there cheating and doing all kinds of shit.
But she stayed with him.
Well, I don't know. But
she stayed with him.
She had enough.
Well, then that was on you because when you found out you cheated the first time, you should have left him.
And you know what?
You think she was making all those songs if she didn't know? Of course she knew.
And if Dr. Dre was beating Nicole's ass, those are some expensive ass whoopings she took, and now he's going to pay for them. $3 million a year until she marries or die.
$3 million a year. Yeah.
$3 million.
Well, if she's smart, she'll never marry.
Yeah, I would never marry.
That's kind of like
I wouldn't even let nobody know I was dating.
My coworker has she was married to her husband, and her husband was a police officer, and she won't be able to get, I think, like his pension or something until she reaches a certain age. But if she marries, she's not getting any of that. So if you're smart, you're not going to marry nobody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if she's smart, Dr. Dre's wife, she won't marry anybody.
Yeah, I mean, just get what you need and go. Get the money. Let him pay for them ass whoopings he gave you. But it's a lot more to. I don't know what. I don't really know her lifestyle background.
I don't even know. I never even heard her speak before.
But it's a lot of men who tell their women, "You ain't got to worry. I'm gonna take care of you," and then be like, "Well, you divorced me. Well, who gonna do this for you? Who gonna do that for you? You are, because bitch, now you're gonna pay for it." And I feel different about it when it's a man asking for spousal support. I really do. Because a man, you're a man. I know that don't sound right, but yeah, y'all just gonna have to accept it. It is what it is. That's just how I feel about it. You asking for $30,000? Can do, bitch, please. You out there fucking her artists, Mary
knew what was going on. Because Mary wasn't just making them love songs.
No,
she wasn't making them songs just off the whim.
She was making them songs
off of she was making them sad songs off the experience.
Right.
It's been too strong for too long. Yeah, I bet you have.
I'll never forget that day. Let me leave Mary alone. But I'll never forget that day, Mary. Charlamagne is getting a late night show on Miss Comedy Central.
What the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? Motherfuckers text you dumb shit. What are you talking about?
You sound like Mary.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? You text my phone begging.
For that?
No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh no, not that.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
You text my phone begging. First of all, you text me this morning.
Right.
I responded back. Mm. You read it and never responded back. Mm. Then you text me right now, hours later. Oh, can you send me something on Cash App? Huh? So I said, well, damn, I hit you back earlier. You didn't respond. Oh, because I had my kids. What the fuck are you talking about? That don't even make sense. You had your kids, so you didn't text me back when I responded back to you?
I didn't have my phone, I had my kids. I was cooking shit.
But then you was on Instagram all day.
So if they Instagram all day, never mind.
It's just, it's like, what are you doing? I'm not.
Don't do that.
And I want to call and cuss them out, but we're recording. Because I don't want nobody to feel comfortable to write me asking me can they borrow any fucking thing. It's not that.
You know what?
And I just said, every time you hit me up, I respond back to you, and then you read it and you don't say nothing. Then you respond.
Oh, you see that they read?
Yeah, because they have their reds on.
That's throwing red, and then it takes you back. Oh yeah, I do need that money.
No, it's not money at all. No, I'm not talking about no money, but I'm saying then you hit me up asking out of the blue. Oh, can I borrow such?
Well, what is they borrowing?
Right. No, you can't borrow shit from me. What are you talking about? First of all, when you text me this morning, I don't know why you text me this morning.
What are people borrowing in 2021?
Yep. I just saw a post yesterday that said that if you, what did it say? If you need to hold money $20 until tomorrow, then wait until tomorrow to get it.
No, because bitch, sometimes things gotta get. Hey,
today.
that fifth is coming around, and if it's not paid by the 5th, I gotta pay you another $75 more. Bitch, I need that 20 today. I'll give it back to you tomorrow when I get paid.
They said if you ain't got it today, you wait until tomorrow.
Bitch, somebody called my job saying, can y'all wait?
I can only imagine what they
He
said.
said, can y'all give me this now?
And I'll pay you
back
my God.
Friday.
Oh.
And I said, let me tell you one thing. I can't do it.
The
Not
next
a manager can't do it.
I can't do it. The next operator can't do it. And if you ask to speak to a manager, they won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
And don't ask to speak to the main number.
Right.
Because they won't answer.
Right. I said, ain't no way they're going to let you do this.
Right.
Okay?
There's no place on planet Earth.
Right.
No company that's going to say, if you do it now.
Right. We are not a credit card company,
No,
okay?
this ain't that.
So, he calls back the next day.
Asking the same stupid question.
Same question.
The fuck are you talking about?
And I said, I told you it was this guy calling yesterday. Let me tell you, I've been putting in my work this week. I'm already at, 46 hours, and it's only Thursday. And I'm working tomorrow and Saturday. They...
Charlamagne. Go back to Charlamagne.
Wait.
Because I didn't even hear how you
Then
started.
I had another lady call me yesterday. Because, you got to remind these people. I said, listen, I understand that a bad situation happened, but you have to understand, I did not do this to you.
And that don't have nothing to do with me.
And when I said that, she got so so no, I know.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, because...
So don't pick up this phone
Yes.
and call with no sad stories. Because let me tell you something. I got about 2 of them I can tell you. I can drop off on your lap. And you're not going to want to hear them. So don't give them to me.
And this, it was you got to hear the entitlement because you live out such and such.
Yeah.
My husband had to take a such and such. I said, okay.
That had nothing to do with me. I told like that lady told that cop that them people in that bank. People, let's get real here.
I'm sorry the power went out.
Yeah.
My husband had to take an Uber. Oh. Well, why does he have the app on his phone?
Right.
It's such a bad thing.
Because I don't work for Uber.
Right.
Or the telephone company that you had the phone that you got, that you download that app on.
Then I talked to one lady, I said, listen, we are aware of the situation. And I helped her out. She was happy. But then, she's like, yeah, because I was a Karen. I was down there acting a fool. And I know I'm on camera. Yeah, but because I'm black.
Oh, so she admitted that she was a Karen. That's not something to admit. Why would you admit that, dummy? Because most Karens are racist.
She said, I'm a Karen. She said, I was Karen down there today. I was acting a fool. I said, okay. I did find it funny, but it was okay. As long as, whatever.
I can see me now. Oh, you were? Please hold.
Some of the people amuse me.
Oh, that phone accidentally hung up.
No. Okay, but Charlamagne is getting a late night show. It's going to be called, I can't remember the title, but it says, with Leonard, Charlamagne, and his last name. Now, I think the title is way too long, but it comes out early enough at 10 p.m. where I will give his show a chance.
Just say Late Night with Charlamagne. That could have been the title.
Yeah, it could have been, but it's not. And they're going to have skits. They're going to be having panels, half an hour. It's not long. Thank God. It's 30 minutes. You can give up 30 minutes.
So what the fuck is he going to be talking about? If he ain't even going to be talking for 30 minutes.
We're going to see. I don't know if it's going to be like the Chappelle show, but they say he's going to have skits. He's going to have powerful conversations.
He's a very intelligent man, but it's just like, I think I would rather see him do a whole 30 minutes worth of him talking than skits.
Or a panel.
Or a panel, because I would really like to, you know what I mean? But I don't need you to do no fucking skits.
Yeah, he's going to be doing... And Stephen Colbert is going to be executive producing the show. So, or co-created with Stephen Colbert. The God's Honest Truth with Leonard, Charlamagne, McKelvey. We premiere on Friday nights, September. See, why it got to be coming on Friday? I thought it was coming on every night.
It's not going to last. Friday night, ain't nobody staying at home to watch him on
Friday night, September 17th.
But maybe because it's the fall coming, so maybe more people being.
They might have to give him an hour. According to the MTV Network, a weekly 30-minute program will showcase Charlamagne's culturally fluent take on social issues and a variety of deep dives, sketches, and social experiments that deftly unpacks the most pressing topics permeating politics and culture. Redemptively comedic, refreshingly unfiltered, and unapologetically black. Nothing is off limits. This is one of the moments where I can show you better than I can tell you.
Because Charlamagne, one thing I can say about him when he has his guests on the Breakfast Club, he knows how to invoke conversations. Mm-hmm. You know, and he knows how to stir the pot and keep it going. Oh, he knows how to stir and keep the seasoning.
Yeah.
He knows. So that's what I'm saying. I would rather see him do, like you said, like even an hour show with him talking to the panel. That would be good.
Friday night, give him an hour.
That would have been good.
30 minutes.
Who's going to sit in the house from 10 to 10:30 and say,
bitch, I can't. I got to watch this show.
I got to watch this real quick before I go to the club.
You better DVR and keep it moving.
Does the DVRs count as ratings?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you watch them like within the first 2 days or so, or that night, so they do mean something. But you gotta watch. You just can't DVR and watch it a week later.
Right.
But I'm willing to give him a chance. I'm happy for him, like a black man doing his thing. But when we gonna give another black man in late night? Like everybody, we have been twice to Arsenio Hall, but why can't we have a black man in late night? Why can't it? It can happen. Like we need a black man in late night.
But they're bringing you one, hell.
I'm talking about like on a network TV. Like I don't really watch. Let me tell you, I really don't watch. I don't really listen to the radio, and I barely watch these late night shows now unless I know somebody coming on. Like it used to be an event when I used to watch. Like I used to watch Jay Leno. Like I like Jay Leno.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, it's okay. What happened? You late for work?
No, I have to go get this place before I go to work. Before they close.
Yeah.
No, not plate, please.
So yeah.
Well, no, I agree with you because remember how
something.
back in the day we used to watch MTV and all that shit. I couldn't even tell you what channel MTV was. I couldn't tell you on my network, Comcast at my house. MTV used to be channel 13. 21 used to be BET. Right. Channel 10 used to be NBC. Channel 6 was ABC, which I think they are still kind of the same. Channel 3 was CBS. Fox, not 29. Fox 29 was 15.
On channel 2 or 15.
Yeah, it was channel 15. At years ago, HBO, remember it was HBO, HBO 2, and HBO 3? Mm-hmm. HBO on our TV used to be 26, 27, and 28. Mm-hmm. 29 used to be Lifetime on my TV. Nick at Night and all that used to be 33. Nickelodeon was channel 33. I'm trying to think of Cartoon Network. That was in the higher numbers, Cartoon Network. It was like in the 80s. Now, I know because where you lived at, the channels, the station was a little different.
I was in a project. So.
Yeah, but the stations where I lived at,
when you turn that cable box on, it turned right to Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Channel 45.
See, you knew the channels. You see how I just named all those different channels? Now, I couldn't tell you what channel was what now. Because
I know what they are.
Yeah, well, because you watch TV more. Yeah. Me, I'm one of those people that years ago, I used to say I would never get rid of cable. But now I'm more Netflix and
I'm getting rid of cable because
I'm just that.
I paid $188. Do you know my bill came and said $199? I said, what the fuck? Like,
where does extra $11 come from?
Let me cut this because I got all the channels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cutting that off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to wait till the Shy hurry up so I can cancel. Mm-hmm. So I can finish watching the Shy and I'm gonna cancel. Then I'm gonna do everything through Showtime.
But see, that's what that's how I do things. If it's a certain show that I want to watch on a certain network, I will download the app, watch, and then cancel it. Right. Like I did with Hulu last night. I had Hulu, I canceled Hulu. Then I said, okay, well, I want to watch Summer Soul, so I resubscribed, watched it last night, and then canceled it.
So you don't want the free trial?
No, free trial. So my mom isn't even.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get YouTube TV.
That's what I do. Because it's like, what is the point of having this?
Right.
Why am I paying for this when there's an app? They have an app for that. Remember years ago when the app started becoming popular, they used to say they have an app for that. Right. They really have an app for everything.
Let me tell you. So I started subscribing to people.
What does that mean?
Fans.
Oh, I don't want to hear.
I didn't. No, but listen. I didn't think I would.
I don't want to hear you talk about this.
I didn't think. No.
So what? So, okay. All right. I'm hearing you out.
I didn't think I would.
Okay.
Like it's just a couple of people.
Okay.
But I like and I enjoy their stuff. Like I do. I can't believe.
I would hope that you would enjoy,
but don't fall for the people. Cause some of these people, like I like to see their free stuff, right? Cause they like my free channel. But then I got duped by one, and I said never again. So one person they be like, all right, $8, right? They do you $8. Then they post a video and they're like, oh, if you want to see more,
you have to pay more.
Bitch, are you kidding me? I'm already like.
That's why I stay away from that stuff.
You struggling with Netflix
because they charge you to do this, and then when you do it, then they say, oh, gotcha.
Well, yeah.
And now I'm only showing you a minute, but if you want to see the other 3 minutes, you gotta pay.
Then they get mad that nobody. Oh my God, I had to. This is a free person. He's like, no, but y'all gotta understand. Like, I'm just trying to pay my business. Who paying $40 to watch a 10-minute clip? So I need y'all to help me out. I'm like,
you are really desperate if you're charging $40 to watch a 10-minute video.
Yeah. And I need y'all to help me out because I don't want to have to get on OnlyFans. So if you want to just send $1 for the weekend, my Cash App is the Scorpion. Keep me off.
And my Cash App is $ Lauren Babe. That's LA.
Keep me off of Cash App.
That's LAURENBABE. Lauren
Keep
Babe.
me off of OnlyFans.
Well, you can send $1. You can send $5. You can send whatever you want to send.
You can send whatever you want to send.
And our anniversary is coming up too, so y'all gotta make sure y'all have that Cash
We
App.
are planning. We are planning a live
surprise
show.
guest that's coming on
August 13th. I don't know the time yet, but we're gonna do a live show.
Not in person live.
Yeah, not in person.
A live show on YouTube.
Yeah, celebrate. Our show is becoming a teenager big.
Yes.
So we're gonna be doing a live show, and I'm excited about it. And y'all will get more details soon after we get in contact with some more people and get it together. But I'm excited for it, and it's gonna be August 14th. It's a Saturday, August 14th. Our live show, and y'all know the Scorpion Show birthday is August the 15th, but we're gonna do it on the 14th. So yeah, we will be definitely doing that soon. Can't wait. So 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? 3 weeks. 3 weeks away. We'll have it done. And I can't wait to talk to y'all live. So at that point, we're gonna go Rolling Loud. So one of their sets, I don't know what happened. Look, it collects. Thank God it wasn't during this weekend.
Right.
Because we don't need no more catastrophes happening. Or somebody thinking it was somebody did something on purpose. Florida has been through a lot. I'm just glad that this happened today. And, WWE is supposed to be there tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to be still doing it, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, it's this weekend. Do yourself a favor. If you're one of them scaredy people, find out why you're so scared of getting the vaccine. Go ahead and research how long the vaccine's been going on, what's going on. But please get vaccinated. Florida, they said 3 states, I can't remember what they are, but I know Florida's one of them, represents 40% of all the new cases of COVID here. Stop playing with your lives. I love y'all. We are out. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe.
Take a little time to enjoy the video.
Who are struggling with your placemaking?
Oh, I know it's going to be a struggle for the place. I know.
Well, that's all.